Greetings, fellow Earthlings. My name is Amber, and today I thought it would be fun to do a story time video because I haven't really done one of these ever. And school is starting up again, so I thought that I would share a story of what happened to me last semester was it last semester or was it the semester before that? I don't remember, but I'm just gonna share what happened. So, I was in this class. It was finite mathematics, which is not an easy class, and our professor completely sucked, and I'm just bad at math in general. So when I have a math class, I like to sit right in front of the teacher so I can hear everything that they say, so I can take notes on everything, and then being that close to the professor kind of makes me not want to bring out my cell phone and text her in class, so that's part of the reason that I do that. So in this classroom, the door was kind of in the back, so I had to walk through everybody to get to my seat, which was right in front of the teacher's desk. On the far left side of the classroom, the door was on the back right, so I had to literally walk across the classroom to get to my seat. And the first couple weeks went by, whatever. I think I only had it 2 days a week, so we left, nothing, whatever. When I left, I went out a side door of the building to get to another building to get to my next class. So I would walk that way every single day that I had that class. And I remember one day, I was walking out and I noticed this guy that was in my class was walking in front of me. I was like, wow, he got out of the class kind of fast, that's interesting. So we continued to walk, whatever. He opened the door. He was a couple paces in front of me at this point, so it's not like he could hold the door for me in a casual way. So he looked behind to see if anyone was there, and out of the corner of my eye, I guess he just saw my beauty and stumbled backwards and then held the door open for me so that I could go through, and I was like, wow, okay, thanks. And it was one of those awkward so that professor, huh? And you're just kind of what are you gonna do? Yeah. So we walk into the next building and he was like, so what are you studying? I was like, I have no idea. Just casual conversation. He was like, where are you going now? And I was like, I have chem, gotta go to another class. He was like, oh, is it okay if I walk you there? I was like, okay, sure, do whatever. And so he walked me to class, and I was like, where are you going? He was like, oh, I'm off for a couple hours, so I was just gonna go home, and I don't know, I might not even come back for my next class. I was like, okay, you do you. I'm gonna go to class though. And so we get to the class and he was like, okay, it was fun talking to you. I was like, yeah, okay, bye. And so the next day he waited for me outside of the classroom and walked me to my class again. And when I got to the door and I went to walk in, he was like, hey, is it okay if I get your number? You're really cool, we should hang out sometime. And I was like, okay, sure, I don't care. And at this point in my life, I didn't really talk to anyone. I was quite a loner. I just didn't care. So I was like, yeah, sure. So I gave him my number, and he texted me, while I was in class, which, okay. And he was like, hey, it was really fun talking to you, we should hang out. I was like, ha, okay. And so, a couple days go by of us, talking, and he started to make, really weird advances, and, saying, oh, my back hurts, you should totally give me a massage, I'll give you one in return. And I was like, yeah, I don't really like when people touch me, so. And he was like, oh, no big, we can take it slow. And I was like, what? Just really uncomfortable. And I'm pretty sure this was still when me and Nick were in a long-distance relationship, because he lived in Arizona, and I did not at any point live in Arizona. So I was, really uncomfortable, because I couldn't just have him, come to my class and shoo him away, because that wouldn't, I don't know, and I was just really terrified of everything at that point. So I didn't want to be like, hey, I have a boyfriend. So I was trying to casually slip it into conversation, just so he knew that I had a boyfriend. And I thought that I could just do that casually and he would be like, okay, I get the hint. But no. So he had said something really, invited me to, Netflix and chill. And I was like, yeah, sure, okay. And he was like, what TV shows do you like to watch? I was like, oh, I don't know. like, name off a few, and he was like, oh, nice, yeah, I really like The Office, and I was like, oh, yeah, so does my boyfriend, like, it's an okay show, I guess, I wouldn't mind watching it, and, like, trying to, like, kind of keep it in, like, a friendly conversation, and he was like, your boyfriend? You have a boyfriend? Why didn't you tell me? Made it, like, a huge deal, and I was like, I didn't think that would matter, like, I didn't think that was, like, at the forefront of our conversations, like, why, just because I have a boyfriend doesn't mean that I can't have friends, and he was like, that's just ridiculous, you should have told me, and I was like, okay, sorry, like, what if I was gay? Would you have had the same reaction if I told you that, like, I wasn't interested in you because I liked girls? Like, I don't know, would he have gotten that mad? I don't think so, I have no idea, but and, like, I asked him that, and he was like, it's completely different. I was like, I don't understand how that's different. He was like, it was just not a good conversation. And so, I think I saw him in class I think I saw him in class one time after that, and then heard nothing from him ever again. He ended up dropping the class, like, halfway through. I think it was only a couple weeks in at that point, and he dropped the class, never texted me again. I've never seen him on campus. Don't know where my main man went. So that's that story. If you're gonna talk to a girl and then get super pissed off because she didn't tell you right away that she had a boyfriend, like, I don't know, because if I did tell him right away that I had a boyfriend, he would have been like, why are you telling me your business? I don't care that you have a boyfriend, and, like, gotten all, like, weird about that, because that's happened before too. Like, boy, just make up your mind. I don't know. So that was my awkward storytime video. I hope you enjoy. It's really hot outside. I'm very tired. This is probably super boring. My hair looks like a lion. I don't know what's going on. I hope you guys have a fantastic day. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you think that in my next video I should jump into that pool or something. I will do that if this video gets to, like, 4 thumbs up. Aiming high, aiming high. Yeah, so make sure to subscribe to see me talk like a man again. Alright.